happened?
Somebody called you a bum bitch?
No. I lost my job.
Then you became the bum bitch. Well, I don't.
Girl.
This roller coaster. Just call it a roller coaster.
Listen, my 20s, I swear to you, I kid you not, I walked into my 20s like savage mode. Like it was bad. It was bad. You know, then I had to do some working on myself. And now, you know, I calmed down a bit.
She said she did the inner work.
Listen, okay? It took some time. Took a lot of prayer, but I'm here.
Sanctified.
You know, so where are you? Where would you say you are in your 20s? You're how old?
24.
Whoo! I remember what I was doing when I was 24. How old? Shit, I just had a flashback. Like, oh.
Where were you at 24?
It was a whole different story for real.
You weren't there yet, so you weren't sanctified yet.
Yeah.
You were still savage.
Yeah, I was still in savage.
Okay.
I'm pretty much 27 now. I feel like I got sanctified at maybe late 25, 26.
I feel like that's prime sanctified age.
You know?
I feel like maybe I'm going to be mature by December. Maybe. No promises.
Listen, I'm telling you, shit starts changing. Your mindset starts changing. You got to think about, you know, marriage, kids.
And the fact that jail is a real place.
Oh,
like you can't
okay.
just, react to shit.
And let's not forget these niggas out here. They'll make you have a coming to Jesus moment for real.
I feel like God used them as like character development.
They really, listen.
Because you'd be like, maybe he's the one. Psych! No.
And then I definitely had like a lot of naive moments in my 20s. Like I literally went into college thinking I knew every motherfucking thing. And then I got to college and I was just like, maybe you don't know shit actually.
Oh, wow. So you had that wake up call.
Listen, plenty of times.
I just thought I would like have it at least a little bit together and not still be on fuck them kids time. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like every time I see one cry, I'm like, oof. Like forever?
Listen.
Like that's mine? I can't run away from it in the supermarket?
See, you're 24. I'm now reaching 30. I'm just like, damn.
Damn.
Jesus, where's my Boaz? Like, listen.
He's hiding. It's okay.
Yeah, well.
He might not even be
It's time to come out of hiding. That's the thing.
You said, on your timing.
Right. Like,
okay,
let's go.
Heard you.
Let's go for real. I don't know. My 20s, I would say the thing that got me through surviving my 20s, honestly, is just a mindset of just like, we're in one big kind of just like learning lesson. And that learning lesson is called life. You're going to go through those ups. You're going to go through those downs. However, if you can find the lesson in everything that you're going through.
Honestly.
Listen.
Honestly. Yeah. Honestly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're 24, right?
Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest lesson that you've learned like so far?
Now, are we talking about like a lesson in faith, a lesson in like career, a lesson in education?
Right, anything. Just pick one.
That not everything has to go at a structure. You know what I'm saying? And it's not wrong that it doesn't. It's not you're fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a take your time, baby.
Listen, I haven't grasped that yet.
You gotta relax.
Oh, I can't. I'm like on go. Like I'm on go all the fucking time. Like I just need things to be perfect. I need things to be structured. Like, and if it's not,
I wish.
I feel a mental breakdown coming.
I really wish.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like mental breakdowns happen.
But see, my mental breakdowns be happening too, but not like if shit is unstructured. I live in unstructured land. You know what I'm saying? I'm queen of that. I thrive in it.
Nah. I'm very like pre-planned. Like I need shit days in advance, weeks in advance. Like I just need to know.
Weeks?
Yeah.
She's so mature.
Yeah.
Like I'm floored right now.
No.
Weeks I'd be like,
I wish.
Even when I travel, I just be like, I'm gonna just show up. Like it's such a bad habit.
No, me.
It's such a bad
The last time I traveled, I took a trip with a guy that I was dating, right? Last time I traveled. Listen.
Vacation things.
Niggas made a whole four-page kind of guidebook of all the places and all the things that we can do by times.
So
3 o'clock, we're having
the itinerary.
Oh, we're having dinner. 4 o'clock.
What if I'm not hungry at 4?
That's what the plan says.
She's one of those. She's one of those. No.
He definitely probably looked at my shit like, she's actually crazy, but you know.
He might have been with it. Some dudes don't like to plan stuff.
Yeah.
So he was probably like, yes, I don't have to think of shit.
No, he sat me down. He's like, listen, you know, we're on vacation here, so we're gonna relax. I was like, you sure? You know,
you sure? So no dinner for?
I got us, but so
it's okay.
Cool. All right, so one lesson that you learned about these niggas just in your 20s.
I'm still. I'm
No.
still here learning.
Every
And
day.
it's like I don't even want to learn no more. Like I've learned enough, God.
Right.
I've seen enough.
I've experienced enough.
I don't want to. Don't paint everybody with the same paintbrush. That's what I learned about these niggas.
Yeah.
Because even like if you want to be like, fuck that, I don't trust nobody because you've been through some real shit. Because people go through real shit.
Listen, I'm trying to overcome my trust issues for real. It's a challenge.
It's tough.
It's
tough. It's tough.
You know,
because everybody, a good liar, bro, is dangerous.
Listen, when you come face to face with a good liar, I swear it'll make you never want to trust anybody ever again.
And like somebody faked a death, bro.
No.
Like he lied that his cousin was shot and cried on the floor. I was like, you don't just forget about shit like that.
That's going above and beyond.
That's what I'm saying.
That type of lie, like you're crazy as hell at that point.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Sometimes good dick can make you think that they ain't shit.
Listen, well,
I mean,
older
women always be like, it's not the one with the good dick that you marry, and I just don't feel like that's okay.
See, I now coming into my 20s, I feel like good dick is not associated with a good man sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it be the toxic ones that have the best dick for real. If we're being real for real, it be the toxic ones.
It do.
Like,
because they be knowing to like choke you like right before.
Woo,
right
that's
before
what I'm telling you. Like,
right before life slips.
What are you doing here? What's going on here?
Okay. He can't be good for me.
Right.
If he can do that, he can't be good for me. But
I
it's like
start
you gonna stay
questioning them. Like that was too good. What's going on in your life that you're not telling me?
Men do that too.
You know, like they really be on some shit for real.
No cap.
All right, so lessons that you've learned, kind of like in faith. What are lessons that you've learned in faith in your 20s?
That aside from what we learned growing up in the church, God doesn't come to us in the same way. And that our relationship with God is all specific to us. Because at the end of the day, He made us all individual. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So He knows I cuss. He knows my mouth. He knows I get a little spicy when I don't mean to, but He's working on it. You know, and that's what I learned. That's
the same thing for me, for real. I think it's been a challenge for me, kind of separating the fact that, listen, I'm a growing young woman. Listen, I have challenges that I'm trying to overcome, and it's just like, okay, I know what the church is saying, but I know where I am in my life. So what I've had to do is kind of separate kind of just like my journey and where I'm at with what the church is saying. I know that I have my individual relationship with God. Like, I honestly talk to God like He's one of my homeboys.
You have to, though.
Listen.
Like, I just feel like they don't tell you that. And then dating isn't even in the Bible. That's where I was lost. I was like, so I just walk up on a man and we married? How does that work?
It jumps straight into that Proverbs 31 woman for real.
And then not every woman has the same steps.
Yeah,
that's when I knew we were really fucked. Honestly, I
was
like,
real.
Okay,
listen,
I'll just ride. It's fine.
For me, I would definitely say that just me separating. I have my own relationship with God. I'm confident in that relationship. I know the conversations that we have. I know what He told me. I'm good.
Period.
So whether you identify with that or not, that's truly on you, because that has nothing to do with me. And I've been doing this thing where I'm extending myself grace, you know, because a lot of times, like, if I say shit or if I say fuck, you know, like fuck them kids, you know, fuck them niggas. It's just like, all right, you know, will the Christian community kind of look at me like, dang, you know.
Who is this heathen?
Right. But at the end of the day, God knows my heart. He knows what I try to live my life out through. Right. And I'm good with that. Whether you identify with that or not, I'm good with that.
My girl said, that's your business.
That's you. That's you. Because let's be real. We're not supposed to be judging people for real.
That's another thing about Christianity too. Like, how y'all gonna sit here and say y'all following all 7 of the commandments.
Right.
But you judging Sister Cheryl for
Right.
coming up in the church because the jean skirt
Was too high.
2 inches above the knee.
Listen.
You
2.
know?
Just 2.
And then she got a little crazy at the summer picnic and wore, off the shoulder.
Yeah.
And y'all were ready to just send her to hell.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But in my 20s, I could definitely say every challenge that I went through, honestly, when I've looked back, I've realized that was something that I had to grow from. Like any challenge that I've been through, it was something that kind of led me into just being a better woman, being a better friend.
That's important.
Being a better lover. That's important. And just being better for myself.
Right.
Overall. Like,
okay.
There was this one situation. You ready for this? This is story time for real. There was this one situation where I was fighting with this girl, right?
NIyah, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Me.
Are you telling me that you have hands?
I do. Not fighting.
Oh, I was about to say.
Words, right? So I was fighting with this girl, and we were just going back and forth, and I'm texting some just explosive shit, and she's texting some explosive shit back to me. So I'm not proud of this. Are you ready?
Is this a moment of truth? It's the first one, guys.
I've never admitted this on camera.
Brace yourself.
I called her a bum bitch.
NIyah.
I did.
NIyah, but was she a bum bitch, NIyah?
I did.
Was she a bum bitch, NIyah?
That's we're not supposed to judge for real. I'm not gonna say nothing. But in that same moment that I called her a bum bitch, guess what happened?
Somebody called you a bum bitch?
No. I lost my job.
Then you became the bum bitch.
Exactly what I put out into the universe, I became, and like instantaneously. It was terrible. I'm just like, how the hell did I just call this girl a bum bitch? And then 5 minutes later, I go into the office and I lose my job.
They said, we're going to need you to clock your pay.
He looked at me. He was like, NIyah, we need you to sit down.
No.
And this was like, no, that's not happening. Yes.
I hate that for you.
In the moment that I was kind of, just texting back and forth with her, I didn't realize that I was on camera.
Say you swear to God. Bruh.
I swear. I was on camera.
Bruh.
I was on camera. And my boss, he was just like, we're not supposed to be using the phones outside, especially at the front. I was just like, my bad. And he was like, yeah.
The deed is done. He said, get the fuck.
You gotta go. So, but honestly, that was the thing that taught me, like, listen, watch what you say about other people, because that then becomes a reflection of you.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? So you have to watch what you say, whether you feel like you're above somebody, beneath, whatever you speak out against other people, that shit is coming right back to you. So now
he really slapped you with that sandal.
Listen,
and humbled you.
Okay,
humbled you.
That humble with a capital H. I'm never going there again. Like I'm never talking down on somebody again.
That happens. That happens. It's always, you learn that one way or another though.
Who?
You learn that one way.
I only need it one time.
Cause I learned that my damn self. Cause through these embarrassing niggas. Tell
us a story. We need a story.
I'm gonna let's take us back to 2016.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say,
here we go.
I'm gonna preface this with I was a different woman then. I was in peak toxicity.
Yeah. Me too.
You guys will learn that throughout the rest of the episodes. I'm not gonna go too much into why, but
okay, yeah. Take a breath. Take a breath.
I have to take a breath. So basically, dating this guy, we are going to. What were we doing? It was something on Twitter. Oh my God. Now I remember. It was something on Twitter at the time with like one of his teammates. They were like arguing or having like a going back and forth with their girl. That shit was embarrassing. He deleted all the pictures off the Instagram. He did the whole thing. Oh, so now everybody and their mama know that they're not together. Me, I was like, girl, it could never be me. Yeah. It could never. You know what I'm saying? You? Girl, not only was it me.
No, was it you?
I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Okay, oh,
Not only was it me, his nudes were leaked.
Oh.
Yeah, his nudes were leaked. And then
not the
girl.
Nudes.
Yeah, girl.
Not the nudes.
Dick all out. All over the TL. All over the TL. It's just, it was sick. It was sick. And then it gets worse because afterward, like say, this is later on in our relationship. This is later on in the year. Yeah. there's a girl on there who was talking about kicking my ass.
Oh no.
With pennies and a pillow slip.
Oh no.
I
What?
said, oh, she's a different type of bitch.
Right, pennies and a pillow.
That's
slip.
like an old lady trick. But
Right,
she was underage. Yeah, she was underage.
Where did she get that from?
18, 19.
I never heard that shit before.
Girl, that's that country
Pennies?
shit. I don't know.
Right. Where was she from? South Carolina?
Baton Rouge. I was like, girl. No, shit. No, Lake Charles. That's a different animal. That's a different animal. Yeah.
Nah, I can't imagine.
Anybody from Louisiana knows exactly what I mean, okay?
You went to LSU, right?
I sure did.
How was that? Cause I saw you. I would see your Instagram videos, and I'd be like, "Damn, Dree is a bad bitch out here."
Okay. So
Yeah, walk us through.
I'm gonna give y'all the real spill.
Oh shit.
I'm fresh off the graduation platter last May. Holla at me and I'm saying. But education wise, that was the hardest shit I've ever had to do in my life. No fucking cap.
What did you go to school for?
Biology.
Okay.
We
smart out here?
I'm a scientist, you know what I'm saying?
We educated?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Yeah.
But I feel like amazing every time I walk past my diploma. I'm like, you did that shit.
Listen, I went to school for IT, bro. And I can't read code now for shit.
It's okay.
I networked through college, which I realized that's one of my strengths. Like, I can talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to connect with different people. And
you got the gift of gab.
Listen, that's really how I got through college, for real.
Really? I was such a, I was kind of anti. Because I was always like working, or if I wasn't working, I was in like a long relationship. So I'd be ducked off.
Not me.
Really?
Me. I found all. I'm gonna hold that in.
You said
It was gonna be a little. Nope. But I found all the people that I felt like were excelling in their coursework, and I was just like, "You're my friend. Hello.
Okay.
Let's have a study group."
I wish because of like LSU's. I mean, not all PWIs are like this, but yeah, I was like the one of 3 black people.
Really?
In like all my classes all the time. And then, you know, the white people, like, they looking at you like, girl.
I was the only woman in most of my classes. And one time a professor, I gave him like, I just gave him a half-ass work. And he called me a colossal waste of his time.
Oh, wow.
He was just like,
colossal waste of time.
Yeah, he called me a colossal. In the front of everybody. Like, we had 30-something kids in the class. And he said I was a colossal waste of his time. But by the end of the semester, you know, my personality or whatnot, I kind of warmed him up. And then he liked me. And
really?
I passed.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You're so mature. I'm thinking about somebody calling me a colossal waste of time. It's like, you didn't just call me a waste of time. You called me a colossal waste of time. And then I feel like I got to knock some shit over before I leave.
One time I had this professor, bro. We had to create a game. Like, we had to design it in this program called NIyah and then code the game to actually function. So for a straight month, I'm sitting around worrying about this game, worrying about this code, trying to figure out how I'm going to complete it. And I finally do, right? Okay. My shit had timers. Ooh. It was like it was called Spaceball. Okay. So basically you just had to maneuver the ball. And if it ran off the track, you would lose.
All right.
Right?
Sounds simple. So
I go to present my project and this man is on his phone like he doesn't care that I put time, that I put energy, that I lost sleep over this project.
They never care. That's my issue with professors.
Listen, so I caught a glimpse of him just not giving a fuck. I said, how are you going to sit in front of me as a professor, as an educator, and not care that I lost sleep? I thought I was going to fail at that point. I told my mom what happened, and she was like, NIyah, you're not graduating this semester. Let it go.
Girl, I've had moments like that. Because it's like when I used to have beef with professors, it would be the head of the department. Yeah. So it's like, fuck me. Who needs that degree?
Listen.
Every time. It would be like the head of the chemistry department. And then it was the head of the biology department. I was like, bro, all of these professors that I could have beefed with, I chose this. I actually needed a letter from him too. Yeah. And that just really blew up in my face.
I know we had a bad start.
Girl, I had a whole panic attack during the exam.
No.
It was embarrassing.
No.
It was so embarrassing.
All right, so let's talk about friends, right? Do you have the same friends that you kind of went into college with that you have now, or are you kind of like developing friendships as you are going through your 20s? What's that like?
Irwa.
Okay,
so yeah. I have 3 best friends that I had prior to college.
Yeah.
So I met them 14, 15 years old. We are still thick as thieves.
Yeah.
Even though I went away, you know, so long, which was awesome. But then I have friends that I made in college, and I started at University of Florida, so I transferred. I'm still kind of cool with them, but they're more like associates now.
Yeah.
My friends at LSU, I fell out with a few, but it's because y'all hoes didn't mean me well anyway.
And that's on period.
And
that's
but
on
there's some solid people I met though.
My college, I'd say, so I went to FAM for 2 years. Honestly, it was the time of my life.
I'm knowing. I went to FAMU Junior.
Listen, homecoming lit. You know, Set Friday lit.
I'm so mad. I never got to experience.
The niggas lit.
Okay.
You know, just an experience overall.
Right.
But I'd say when I went into college, I really truly didn't know what friendship meant.
Ooh.
Like really true what loyalty meant, what friendship meant. So I although I'm cordial with the friends that I had in those first 2 years of college, we're not like, oh, that's my ride or die.
Yeah.
You know, I'm at every function. No.
And even that's a moment of honesty too, because people are scared to say shit like that.
Listen, it is what it is. Like at the end of the day, if we can accept our growth, that's real true growth. If we can admit to it, if we can say, hey, this is where I was, but this is where I am now.
Okay.
Who can stop you? Like who can say something bad about you? So I embrace my shit for real, you know? So those are not friends that I would say are lifelong friends for me. But
not every friend needs to be a lifelong friend too.
Fine.
Can we get rid of that idea?
Oh, please.
Because it's like there's lessons and times for everything. And we need to stop as people trying to hold on to shit and bring that baggage everywhere we go. It's a habit though where people are, you know.
Absolutely.
We seek, you know, we're herders.
Absolutely.
But
now like you know, the last 2 years of college, I really met some friends that really meant me well. And I'm so grateful. Even now, being 20, going into 27.
About to be 27.
Oh, going into 27. Like, even this year, I moved from New Jersey. I ended my 7-year relationship.
Woo!
Moved from New Jersey back to Florida. And honestly, I've met some of the greatest people that I've ever met in my life. And I'm so grateful for it. And I just feel like your steps are always ordered, no matter what.
Yeah, that's no lie. Because even when when you get in those moments and you can try to sit there and be reflective, like, what could I have done differently to not be such a chaotic ass bitch? It'd be like you needed that moment. And those steps to get to where you are.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like my parents really, a lot of people, parents, why don't they tell you the hot mess that they were in their 20s?
Okay.
They just show you the after effects.
Okay.
So my mom had me at 26. At that point, I'm thinking you have it together.
Listen.
But that was a lie.
Listen.
That was a lie.
Sometimes we be having it more together than they do. If we're real. We're real.
I wish. In some instances.
Listen, I don't know.
In some instances.
So, I don't know. Okay, so where would you say you are now in your 20s, and who are you growing to become? Like, if you could just have this ideal kind of just like picture of who Dree is. As a fully developed woman, what does that look like?
So where I'm aiming.
Yeah.
So who am I growing into?
But first start with who you are now.
Who am I now? I'm a growing, like literally, I feel like I'm back at square one with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm back at square one with a lot of stuff. So moving back home after being away for 5 years.
Oh. Who you telling?
Oh my God! Oh, that was a big adjustment because I'm very independent. So having to go backwards felt nuts. And a woman who's taking time with herself and open to all of life's lessons, no matter how painful, to get to the woman I want to grow into.
Hey, that's dope.
Yes,
that's dope. I'd say right now, currently, I'm just a woman who's just trying to walk into who she is. You know, in our minds, we always know kind of where we're headed. But sometimes it takes certain things to really kind of make us walk into those things, whether it be confidence, whether it be worth, whether it be kind of just understanding and identifying and hearing that inner voice that says, don't do that. That person's not for you.
Right. But then sometimes what if it's doubt? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
What if that little person is fear?
Absolutely.
It's protecting you from shit you already been through, but still, it's scary. Like, I don't know when to listen to it because sometimes she'd be like, stay away. But it's like, that person didn't do shit to you. You just trying to protect yourself.
That's me right now.
Yeah.
Always.
Like, he didn't do shit to you.
So now I got to be like, I overreacted. I'm so sorry.
Let's pray about it. Let's pray.
You want to hug it out for real?
I'm a hugger too.
Yeah.
I'm such a provoke you and then hey, come here. I want to kiss.
Right. And then it's just like, they be like, yeah, I'm really not fucking with you for real. It's just like,
But it's like, can we cuddle?
Right. Give me a hug.
I got over it.
Right.
I'm over what I put your leg on me to go to sleep. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Like, I'll even feed you. I probably am. Right. I can get kind of passive. I'm not going to warm that dinner up. But it'll be made, though. You won't starve.
Listen.
You're not going to starve.
I like to feel like I'm just this thug, but really, I'm so soft.
What? You would warm the dinner?
I would. Warm the dinner.
Hell no.
I would wrap the fucking forks, put the knife down there. Like, here. I
can't even fathom. Yeah. I can't even fathom.
Yeah.
I would not warm it.
What?
I wouldn't even say shit. It would just be you have to guess that dinner's done because the pots are there. Oh, but I can be petty like that. I can be petty like that.
I'd be like, here, you want a massage? You want food? What can I do?
Fuck your massage.
Oh, see, no. Well, maybe you need to give me some tips out of your book. Cause
no.
Maybe I'm too soft. That's the problem.
Maybe there needs to be more people like you. Maybe I need to soften up.
No.
Immediately.
This soft life is not cool.
But that's the thing. I be soft on the inside. It's such a scam. I'm so soft on the inside.
I feel like now I'm starting to see, like, I be trying to hide it for real that I'm not soft. So even if, like, I'm stubborn as hell, right? So even if I want to talk to you, bruh, I'm deleting your number. I'm muting you on Instagram. A number the other day. Bruh, I'm doing everything in my power to not make me reach out to you. Because I know I'm soft, and if I see it there, if I see your name, if I see your face, I'm gonna be like, hey.
Wow. Hi.
I miss you.
Hey.
Hi.
Can you come back? You might have left like a hanger. I miss you.
Did I leave my scrunchie at your house?
Right. No, I left me at your house, please. Please.
All right. So the woman that you're growing to be.
Really a boss bitch, but also understanding. An understanding boss bitch.
Hey,
who I like is that. All about me, for me, but also not selfish.
Hey,
it's a balance. Yeah. So I'll say a balanced woman. Balance.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I can't lie. I'm still trying to identify that.
And ain't shit wrong with that.
Listen, because every day I learn something new about myself where it's just like, maybe you need to look into that and grow in that area.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to take a closer look. So for me, I would just say a woman that overcomes resistance, that overcomes fear, that walks into her purpose boldly with her head held high. Because we ain't got time.
Amen.
I feel like as a woman, I feel like and as a person, my steps are already ordered.
Okay.
But in order for me to get to the doors that I have allotted to me, I got to let some shit go.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? I got to let that fear go.
What Erica said, don't be the bag lady. Don't do that.
Carrying all that baggage with you.
You gonna hurt your back.
Listen, for real. So that's just where I'm at with it. Just letting go of shit and just walking into my purpose without anything holding me down. Anything that I went through was lessons learned. You know what I'm saying?
You really do have to grab them as that.
You see?
I feel like that's the only way to receive that shit. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I went through so much, blah, blah, blah. You really have to grab
the world
what you
owes me so much.
Right.
Nah.
We all go through shit. Shut up.
Right. We all deal with certain things. So it's just a matter of just really walking into just yourself fully and trusting your inner voice, Yeah. Because there's a lot of times where my inner voice would tell me certain things and I'd be like, I got this.
Right.
And then I figure out and I come to like, maybe I should have listened for real.
Maybe I should have followed my gut.
So, I don't know. We're going to close, y'all. But two things that we want to leave you off with is 2 affirmations for you to walk into your bad bitch season.
That's my gift to you.
Okay? Okay, you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, so mine is, I'm confident. I'm powerful. I'm successful. Right?
Yes.
And I can achieve any and everything that I want.
Okay.
I'm walking into it. Period.
I love that for you.
A period. You want to give them one?
I sure do. So I'm planted exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
Okay.
Where I'm supposed to be. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I'm stepping into my boss bitch energy.
Woo.
Step into that. Step into your power.
Okay.
Realize the cards that you're dealt and make that shit work.
Don't
Continue to look out or what this person doing, that person doing, or even on Instagram. Because remember, that's their last take compared to your first. Get it together. Gather yourself.
Gather.
Okay.
All of it.
Thank you.
Mary had a little lamb. I like saying that. But thank you for tuning in to the first episode of the Dear 20-something and Beyond podcast, where we share real as fuck, relatable as fuck kind of stories, content, and just your overall guidebook how to survive this shit called
all that.
Your 20s, man.
All that. We still riding though. We don't know shit.
Listen, for real.
So, your input is also necessary.
Right.
Because we could be wrong as fuck.
Please comment on these videos for real. Interact with us because we want to know where you're at. And maybe we can learn something from you too.
Right. If there's a 20-year-old sage out there who wants to come in and share their knowledge, please feel free.
Yes.
Don't be shy.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you later on the next episode.
Bye.